One of the bad things about drawing, allowing the thing I'm working on to dry, is I come up with more ways to draw something. So with this, I'm going to make a stylized rose. And instead of going in with the red that I've been using, I'm going to add a bit more contrast. Now you can use whatever you want. I'm using red and I can't say it, but crimson. So kind of like this, but a little bit different. Of course, this is just an idea of what you can do. And if you can draw roses differently, by all means, do that. What I'm trying to do is kind of do a rose. Now if you want to go on like a website that offers free images that you can copy, go for it. Now with this part, I'm adding a bit more contrast to the actual rose. Kind of like its leaf. And there's an axiom with artists that everything goes through an ugly stage. And I gotta admit, that's true. But whether you like what you're doing or not, keep doing it, because the only way you're going to learn is by learning from your mistakes. And carrying on with the rose, I'm going to do a bud here. Okay. But I'm going to have the background a little bit darker. So I'm going to use a little bit of the blue here. Okay. And I'm going to add a shadow down here. This might not work, but it's okay. My way of thinking is the masters became masters only because they were able to go outside of their own comfort zone and experiment. So, experiment whenever you can. If nothing else, you learned that what were you trying to do maybe didn't work that time. Maybe try an experiment, but if you keep on experimenting, you're sure to learn more and expand your own repertoire of things that you can do. I think of the technique I'm using now are kind of like doodling with watercolor. Is it the right way to use watercolor? Probably not. But as long as you're having fun, that's all that's important. So this one here, this rose, is pretty much encapsulated with a shadow, but we'll go back into it to refine it for more detail with the rose. It probably won't work, but that's okay. I'm going to use a little bit of yellow ochre, okay? And drop it here on the leaves and the stem. Because this is too red, and I wanted to give it a bit of more variety. I'm probably ruining it, but that's okay. When I used to paint with watercolor, I wasn't happy until I ruined a piece that I was working on at least 3 or 4 times. That way, like I said, you learn from your mistakes. Okay. But if you don't want to do this part, it's fine. And a bit of there. And unifying the okay. So I'm gonna let that dry and come back to it a little bit. And another thing I'm going to do, and probably ruin it again, is well, yeah, okay. Kind of making it a purple, almost. And vary it up a little bit. I like to limit the amount of colors that I use. That way it's easier to unify a painting. If you're liking the video so far and you want to get notified when I upload another one, hit the bell notification on the subscribe button, and YouTube may or may not notify you. It's kind of hit and miss. Okay, that's a little bit too red, or blue, so go in and fix that up a little bit. Good. And when I'm done here, I'll go back with my black pen. So let's see. Sorry about that. am just adding a few iteration of a rose petal to give it more variety. I did that one because all the other hearts have something going on, except this one. This is actually the first time in post-stroke that I'm actually painting in watercolor as opposed to just concentrating on washes like this or this. So what do you think? Now, before you go, make sure you sign your work. I actually want to get rid of the pencil mark in here. But also I wanted to show you how you can incorporate some of the boo-boos. So I'm using my uniball signal 0.28. I used a kneaded eraser to get rid of see? And all these happy accents are now incorporated into your doodle, and nobody will be the wiser unless you tell them. Because I'm not going to tell. Okay. So let's do the signature here. First one for the year. How you like it? Hope you enjoyed the video and got inspired to experiment with your watercolor and doodling. Whoops, I forgot I'm doing. No. I was going to do a little bit of black in here, but I don't think I'm going to. I think it looks okay the way it is. What do you think? All right. Take care, and I will see you in the next video.